Insights on insight. With so much rhetoric about data and insights filling media channels, maybe it's time for a thought or two on the purpose of it all. Data is not the same as insight, because as powerful and necessary as data is, it doesn't do the thinking for us. We might broadly define insight as the result of understanding the inner nature of things, or of seeing intuitively. An insight can equally spark an aha or an oh no moment, revealing positive or negative perspectives. Let's go a step further and compare fact, observation, and insight by way of these examples. Fact: most people feed their pets twice a day. Observation: most people tend to feed their pets at breakfast or at dinner. Insight: pet owners feel guilty when eating in front of their pets if they haven't been fed yet, so they're fed first so the owner can better enjoy their own meal. At this point, some seem to think that the insight carries a magical power that signals job done. Really? There's more work needed yet for this understanding to become a compelling marketing communication. To explain this another way, while some may view a good insight as an end unto itself, it's more like a flashlight illuminating the way ahead. Admittedly, when it comes to advertising, merely being entertaining or pushing a deal, for example, a this week only offer, can gain traction. Even performance claims can work, to a point. But there's something more for those willing to play a longer game, and particularly for those who value residual brand building. When marketing communication efforts are based on a true, broadly held consumer insight, it gives both strategy and content creation a more sustainable, efficient launchpad, even to the point that creation efficiencies, time and cost, improve significantly. If this is true, then that flashlight now illuminates something quite familiar: creative execution. Fueled by insight, creative brilliance and craft for whatever medium now comes into play. This is the magic, science, tech stuff that many business managers are uncomfortable with and often misunderstand. Learning from the best. The campaign Always Like a Girl has gone down in communications folklore as a hugely respected example. Let's deconstruct it in line with our thinking. Fact: at puberty, 49% of girls are fearful of failure, leading them to hold back and to avoid trying new things. Observation: children flourish when they learn how to engage and self-regulate their fears. Insight: clinical psychologists help clients overcome personal fear by carefully confronting them with small representations of their fear, to reveal it and to trigger incremental conquest. Execution: record poignant interviews designed to reveal an underlying bias, then question it in an act of self-discovery, and invite those interviewed to confirm their new understanding. With 70% of women and 60% of men saying the campaign changed their perception of the phrase "like a girl" for the better, we can appreciate that this long-term campaign rested on insight, well executed. Parting insights. So yes to the value of data, and yes to extracting observations, and yes to distilling insights. But let's keep investing in that slightly weird human science magic tech bit that follows. Ultimately, all communications are for human audiences, which continue to find creative thinking highly attractive.